Hi, everybody. Welcome to 2020 with me, Kyla. We are on day 34 and we're on our SLS self love series number 5. Super cool. So far we've worked on some limiting beliefs around self care and self love, around the tune of no time, no money, and I don't need it. So today we're going to work on another self-limiting belief that comes up around self-love and self-care, which is, okay, if I just do X, I will have time, money, the need to do self-care, self-love. Okay? So whatever that fill in the blank is for you, we'll get back to that. But first, a story. So, right around the time of my depression, my breakdown, I was in this like limiting belief mindset, right? If I just do this one thing for my family, if I just play the role of my mother's husband, if I play the role of my mother's mother, if I play the role of my mother's 2 daughters, not just one daughter, if I play the role of my mother's friend, and then, the list goes on, then somehow, I don't know, like somehow magic will happen and I'll be this like savior or like martyr, like the savior martyr complex, right? Are you nodding? Have you been there? So this is very common with a lot of clients I have, especially women clients, or those who identify as women. So if you're nodding your head, here's a question to ask. So let's imagine that you have like an invisible cloak and you return to whatever scenario, whatever situation where you believe you're indispensable, right? And just ask yourself, what's the worst thing that could happen if I wasn't there? And just keep asking yourself, okay, then what? What's the worst thing that could happen then? What's the worst thing that could happen then? What's the worst thing that could happen then? And unless you're a doctor, no one's going to die, right? Like things will function. And to go back to my story about my family, when I actually spoke my truth about having to fulfill all these different roles that I didn't realize I was doing, I was then freed up for all this self-care and self-love, and and then it just like grows from there, right? So when you're giving a lot of yourself, right? If you're a giver, a fellow giver, there's very little of yourself left to work with and to work on. Does that make sense? All right. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.